Welcome to another episode of Idea Dream Home Season 5. When you build your home, you should have a proper planning, especially while selecting materials. So let me welcome our judges, Anna Kuruvila, Arun Vidyasagar. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Anna, can you just tell me, what are the things that you should keep in your mind when you select materials for kitchen floor, countertops and backsplash?
Well, kitchen is a place where a lot of water, a lot of activity is happening. In fact, other than in front of the TV, this is the next place where there is a lot of function happening. So the first thing is there will be water, it would be slippery, so the flooring that we use should be anti-skid. If you go for too rough, there is a problem of the grime settling in and cleaning would be an issue also. Then another thing is our kind of cooking, we have a lot of masalas and all that which are bound to leave stains. So we should select materials that wouldn't really show the stains or it wouldn't absorb. So marble is a no-no for this place. Anything soft materials like that. Earlier, so the safest option is go for granite, but we would like to have lighter countertops and all that. So there are a lot of things, but we need to properly take research on that. And then even backsplashes, it's better to go for smooth finish because then cleaning would be easier. And if you want to try out things where the kitchen hob is coming, you can do some highlighter tiles, you can give border tiles. It is so because you spend maximum amount of money in the kitchen cabinets and you really want to showcase the kitchen also. So there are a lot of options we need to.
You want to add on something?
I have similar things to say. Again, activity has to be decided. Like how much do you use your kitchen? If you are the main user, you know exactly what to do. But if there is a help, you have to plan accordingly and give such materials that don't need so much caring from their end. Because they may not look at the kitchen or the space like how the house owner is going to do. Or sometimes the other way also happens. So you have to plan accordingly. Like the materials for counters usually are granites. Now Korean is another material that is being used. It's an artificial material. And some places even they use ceramic tiles on the top. It's not in our country, but abroad I've seen even ceramic tops. Some places even use wood, treated wood for the countertops. But all this depends on the way of cooking. So you can't take a judgment generally for everyone, but you have to take your own personal choices before consideration. The flooring is also again important. Stain-free flooring has to be taken.
So let's see the clippings of our house. It's Adora house from Alappuzha.
Hi friends, welcome to Idea Dream Home Season 5. I'm in the city of Alappuzha at Adora house. This is a 3,200 square feet, 3-bedroom house built in a contemporary design. Well, the landscape area has been taken care of in this contemporary style of house. First of all, this lawn formation, they also have this little greenery, the patchwork, the plants which are extending to the entrance. Then that's the front sit-out area. Towards the next is the pergola design, that's a separate veranda space. Also see a large openings, so I believe a lot of ventilation and lighting has been provided inside. Let's just go to the interiors and check. So welcomes us to the living area. Grey and peach color sofas complement the white walls beautifully. Then in the ceilings, sideways they have indirect lighting has been provided. It's actually a very high elevated space. Now one unique thing about this entire area is the water strip. They have a thin water strip body right from the entrance up to the staircase. I can also see some live fishes. So I believe this concept is very unique and stylish. Well, the structure of this entire house is quite different. They have used sliding windows on the sideways that provides with ample amount of lighting and ventilation. And this double story wall, just not keeping it plain, they have this L-shaped, clear glass structure that helps in the north light coming in, so that helps in maintaining the cool atmosphere inside the room. Now about this water body that I told you about, above they have done pergola design that's covered with polycarbonate sheets. A contemporary sleek model dining table which sinks in with the open spaces design of the whole area. It spills out to an extended courtyard. The living area opens to a sunken courtyard. It's facing the west side of the house, and we all know that geographically west side is supposed to be the hottest zone. So they have created a buffer area by doing the pergola shading on the top, which also allow a lot of wind to travel inside. On the side walls they have done slate cladding. Then the flooring used is textured black tiles. This area, extended courtyard, also has a gateway from the dining space. The master bedroom has been decorated using the classic colors of white, grey and brown. They have windows in both the sides which helps in cross ventilation. They also have a study and TV viewing space blended in with the wardrobe unit, and lighting has been provided above the wardrobe unit which creates a very pleasant atmosphere. They also have a dressing area that's attached to the bathroom. They've given a quite warm welcoming feel to the guest bedroom by using the shades of green and white. Opposite to me, the full length sliding windows gives us a clear visual of the front courtyard. They have wooden wardrobes with built-in TV viewing and study table space that's attached to the dress area right next to the toilet. The partition wall is built up to lintel level to make this a semi-open kitchen, which provides ample amount of openness and privacy at the same time. Then for the ventilation and lighting, they have sliding windows, big sliding windows frame. Breakfast counter is provided for day-to-day use. Granite slab with the wooden cabinets have been provided below. Above cabinets are handleless. They are actually glass cabinets. Then white walls, side walls are used that complements with the overall decor. It's a modular kitchen which is attached with the work area and servant quarters. The area beneath the staircase has been efficiently used by the water body for avoiding space wastage. Now this sculptural staircase with wooden treads leads us to the upper floor. Let's go up.
So that is Adora house from Alappi. It's a 3,200 square feet 3-bedroom house. So let's see the comments. Arun, moving on to the exterior landscape form and character.
It's a refreshingly good looking house.
Okay.
It's, you won't get bored. They have tried very basic colors. One is a light one is a dark one. And they've kind of mixed it up in two spaces. And sit out is looking great. You have an interesting step pattern leading to the sit out, and there is a decent amount of landscaping, not overly done because I don't think there is so much space in the front, but they've used it well so that it feels like it's done well. The flooring is done very neatly in the sit out. Means you don't. They've gone for just two colors. One color denoting the passage into the house, the other color for the sitting space. It looks very simple. The windows are also big. So that means they have taken effort to put maximum emphasis on getting light in.
Here you see they've just played with squares, different kinds of boxes, and they've created such a beautiful home with it. It's just getting it in the right proportion. So I don't think it's too big a plot, but then they've used the landscape to merge well. They've made the elements of landscape. It's as though they're going inside the house. So that they're very successful in doing that. They again, just with two shades of grey and white, they've created wonders there. And the landscape also, it's not the same type of plants they've used. It's green leafy plants, but different textured leaves are there. So it's very interesting.
Now, Arun, your comments on interior flooring and kitchen.
Interiors feel very spacious, largely owing to the large windows and the double heighted area and the entrance living area with light coming from the top. There's a nice water body that extends from the exterior, comes into the interior. I think the sofas are really bulky. It's blocking the whole windows in the sides, on two sides, and it looks like car seats. They could have gone for a single long sofa. Probably even breaking it down would have been a good choice. There is an exterior area where you can walk out from the living area. That's also very interesting. It's like a secluded private space. Staircase looks interesting, but I think there is too much of rods and things in the place, which makes it look like a big confusion. Though for use, it might not be a confused area. The kitchen also looks good, done very simply. It feels really spacious because of the big window on one side. So that's taken care of well. The colors are also very mild, with giving importance to the cabinets in a darker shade and the glass cabinets on the top. And upper floor what we have is a nice big hall area which overlooks down, and with the glass rails it looks very neat, very neatly done. Even we can appreciate the L-shaped window on the top, on the double height area from the upper floor. So in overall it's a very decently done interior, very aptly furnished. And one thing I would say is the lighting is generally warm all around. A little bit of mix of warm and cool lighting should be there, so that some areas do get the due importance.
Anna, your opinion?
The water body connects the outside and the inside, and then there are those little fishes. It's actually bringing in one more dimension to the inner space. There is life there. There is movement in the water. So that's very beautiful. And I wish that sofa was smaller because they have such beautiful big windows with good landscape. But then this is put against the windows and you are blocking that view. If they had gone for smaller chairs, it would have been nice. Then the areas, the west side, they're very clever because that's where you get maximum heat and sunlight. They've given a courtyard and they've given plants there. That courtyard, it's not an internal courtyard, so they don't have to worry about the maintenance part, but it is a very safe area. That window does not have grill. They can even move into that
Even
space
if it
in the
rains,
night. It'll be nice. It's not like having the water inside the house. It's outside, but still it's very protected. The handrails, I feel, are very practical. It looks very interesting. And if you've noticed in the living room, all they've done is give tubes, but they've hidden the tubes.
Okay.
Instead of going for a false ceiling or something, they've just hid the tubes, and it looks beautiful. When you look at the bedrooms, everything seems practical. The inbuilt furniture, there is a table, there's enough wardrobe space, there is side tables, and then windows that ensure cross ventilation. There is this wash area and it's lit very nicely. There's under cabinet lighting. Kitchen, the upper cabinet is kept white. So that also gives it a more airy feeling, and love the big window near the kitchen sink. I'm sure they can enjoy the outdoors while washing. So very beautifully done interior.
And for the color decor lighting?
Color is kind of muted, means they have very related colors that have been used. Nothing is standing jarring out. They are all from the same kind of family, means the color family. And the only dark thing is the facade and the exterior, I think. Other than that, I think most of the areas are kind of light color. They have very close proximity to each other. And the outdoor area, they have given dark tiles on the floor with a garden outside, so that it is easy to maintain properly. Then the steps are in wood. That's also nice. Very practical. It gives you good grip. Overall, I think the color is pretty decent. They have not gone for very bright colors except for some paintings which they have brought in. And that actually gives a little bit of refreshing mood when you just pass by.
Anna?
With regards to natural lighting, they've given pergola over that small water body that comes inside. So that is a very beautiful feature that I liked a lot. And I also, this big windows, they make the rooms very airy and bright in the mornings. If you notice in the bedrooms, they've actually experimented with colors. Like they've tried to put a painting and they've picked up some color from this thing. They've taken it to the curtains and the cushions. They've done the bedrooms they've coordinated very well. And lighting is actually the best part in this house, and that is making everything look very good.
Okay. And now to the overall ambience.
Ambience is very good. It's a place that is well treated, both exterior and interior. Everything is in place and does not feel crowded anywhere. And there is enough circulation space and sitting area, and everything is separated cleanly. There is no clash of taste even. Like it's generally smoothly moving throughout the house.
And now your remarks?
They've created a sense of space in what seems like a smaller space, and they're very successful. It's very airy, very pleasant inside and outside. So overall ambience is very good.
Now let's hear the marks. Anna, for the exterior landscape, form and character.
For that beautiful play of geometric shapes, that wonderful L-shaped fixed glass window, the bright lights that's there outside, and the beautiful garden, I've given them 23.
Arun, what's your marks?
The exteriors are very nice. Means they have proportioned it well. You've used good colors to differentiate between the two forms. They've proportioned not only the entrance area, but also the double height inside with a glass that is continuing from the bottom and turns out to an L shape. And overall, the general character is really good. I've given them 22.
And for interior flooring and kitchen, Anna, how much would you like to give?
They've treated the interiors very sensibly, and the big sofa, those were the only things that I could think of as a problem. I've given them 23.
Arun?
Interiors, again, it's very pleasing to be there. They've treated every space well. Colors are good, the transitions are good, the functionality is also good, and every space has got apt number of furnitures and installations or whatever inside. So the windows are really big, that adds to the interior quality. The only negative I would say is not even the water body, I would say the sofa. It uses a lot of area in the living area. It breaks the quality that is brought in by the big windows. So I will give 22.
And for color decor lighting?
For subtly using the basic neutral colors, shades of grey, and creating something very classy, I've given them 23 again.
And what about you, Arun?
I would give them 22 for the same reasons. I think they've treated the whole house really well. And nothing is there out of place.
And for overall ambience?
This house connects well with nature. blend so well with nature. I've given them 23 again.
Arun.
This is one of the houses where you can see there is a continuation from the exterior into the interior.
Okay.
There is no drastic change of mood from what you see outside, and it is completely followed throughout the house, and you won't have a complaint to say about that. I would say 22.
Adora from Alappuzha secures 92 from Anna and 88 from Arun, and from public 45. It makes a total of 225 out of 250. So let me wind up the show. We'll see you in our next episode.